Now we are. No. I have something I want to show you.
Oh,
You'll be interested in this.
no.
Yeah, you will.
No.
Come here. Here.
No.
Read that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You gotta hit that big round button, the outside of it, and push down to read the rest of it. Just scroll down.
What, hey? You can't go down.
Here, I'll do it for you. How far did you get down to derogatory? Huh?
I'm being told.
I'll finish it for you when you get done. Good morning, Big Steve. I know. It's Tuesday. I told you guys yesterday I'd be on today. And the reason why I was 3 minutes late is because it wouldn't go live. It said it could not go live right now. So I had to refresh everything. Which I'm going to bring up here in a minute. As soon as I get some people in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got coffee brewing too. I got a full pot and I've got it already set to make another pot. Ta-ding! I got bacon and sausage made already. Yes, pumpkin. Come here. Come here, baby.
You better think twice.
Tuesday Live crew. That's right, Skeeta. Good morning. What are you doing, little girl? You chewing on her ankles?
I will smack you.
Dang. I didn't see that one coming. She was actually at 2 o'clock this morning. I come out to go to the bathroom and she was quiet, never said a peep. It's a rising price of getting by. That's right. Nothing to do and all day to do it. Yep. I'm going to be busy tomorrow and Thursday, so I can't have one Thursday or tomorrow. You read it all? That was the end of it.
Yeah,
Cheers was the last word.
I know. Mute that. Okay.
All right, everybody, I'm back. Had to have a little bit of a powwow with the chief, the CEO. There is no shots thing today, but I can remember at 7 o'clock to say it, I will, and it'll be 3-shot Tuesday. The mail lady, that's right. Good morning, cornbread. Let me see. I know. I covered my ear. Tunnel busters. Yeah, I heard they were dropping some bunker busters the other day. Cornbread. Ah. Do 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 do. Yeah. It sucks having to work on Tuesday morning. Isn't it right, Pumpkin? We like our snuggle time on Tuesdays. Yes, we do. But no, cut into that, and yet they did. Didn't they? You want me to make you some breakfast this morning? Would you like some ham and eggs? Huh? And some bacon? You do? Yeah. Mock toe boots. Oh, yeah. Red Wing makes a damn good boot. But like I said, if you're doing a lot of heavy duty, dangerous work, get the Canadian OSHA approved work boot. Just wing it. I'd buy a set of Red Wings over any other boot made. Remember in the movie Time Cop when John Van Damme put his foot up and asked that thief what it said, and he said Wolverine. He says no. They are heavy. They are, but they are a damn good boot. Once you get used to the weight, you're fine. I used to throw garbage with them. I'd run on the back of a truck, jump on and off, and then I actually run for blocks at a time, throw garbage and run to the next stop. Believe it or not, I used to be able to run. Yep. $50 boots. I had a brand new pair of boots, and they weren't Red Wings because at that time we didn't have the Red Wings store coming to our shop. And I went to a company called BioLab, and BioLab made chemicals, pool chemicals, all sorts of chemicals. Well, they had a compactor unit in a compactor box, and you had to pull the compactor box away from the compactor unit. Well, I did that, And I went to step over the guide that guides the box back into position correctly. And I slipped and one foot went in the guide. And all it is a big triangle. Uh, come on. Come on. Come on, get up here. Come on. Come on. Anyways, you got an ad coming on in 40 seconds. I stepped in that, and about 5-6 hours later, my foot was really burning, and I'd already took a shower and everything. I put some powder on it and some ointment and everything, and it was just burning like hell. It was all red and irritated. Well, I kept it powdered and ointment and all that other good stuff. The next day, I went to put my boots on that morning, and when I put my boots on, the sole of the boot fell right off. Everything. Foot went clean through it. Shake it all about. You do the homey pokey and you all around. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Kitty, kitty. You do. Why don't you go in and see Nana? Why don't you go see Mom? Why don't you go in there and bother her? I don't know why I'm the lucky one. She was a bad kitten last night. Right before we went to bed, she was behind the TV chewing on the cords and everything. So we put her in her carrier last night. Keep her safe. I didn't want to get electrocuted. That's a pretty girl. Oh, you just seen Mom, you're running? There you go. That's my problem. I can't be barefoot. My feet are so sensitive. And they can't believe it when I go to the hospital. They check it out and stuff. They can't believe what I can I can feel stuff you can't imagine on my feet. Um, they ask me if I have any feeling in my feet, and I tell them, you know what? I could step on an ant and tell you if it's a male or a female. You know, if it's got a sack or not. You know. Um, yeah. They do that, little spinner thing on me. It drives me wild, man. I about jump right off on the table when they do that. You can feel it. You feel it. You know, you might as well be shocking me with 220. That's how it felt. So, well, I always wear socks for years. 50 amps coming up. That's right. Um, for years, when I was younger, in my 20s and 30s and stuff, I wore heavy insulated socks, even in the winter, because my feet were always cold. Now they're not so much cold, but I still have a lot of the sensitivity on them. And I got good blood flow, and they can't believe that because of the condition of what my feet look like. They can't believe that I got good blood flow in my feet. I got one foot on certain days it looks like a skeleton with skin on it. It doesn't look like there's anything there but bones. And then on other days it's normal. The other foot is 1.5 times as big as the other foot normally. So that's why I wear compression socks all the time. No, I got good circulation. Now, since there's 10 people in here, it's come to my attention that somebody is getting upset for what my wife is saying. Now, I don't understand what she's saying. Her actions maybe, but not her saying. She will not allow anybody to come in here and make a mockery of my YouTube channel. So if you come in here saying smart remarks or whatever and you get timed out or hidden, that's on you. It's not on her. It's on you. And if you don't like it, don't come in here no more. I haven't done anything to anybody personally, not a soul. Everybody is welcomed here. But I'm not going to take anybody coming in and calling me names or calling my wife names or calling my grandkids or my kids or anything like that names. Or disrespecting me, my wife, my family, or my channel. I'm not going to do it. If you don't like it, then don't come in. That's the biggest thing right there. If you don't like it, don't come in. I've been fair and impartial with everybody. You got a beef with somebody else, don't expect me to have a beef with you, okay? That's your beef. If you got a beef with me, that's fine. You have a beef with me. With me only. Don't go to a third party and say something. Don't, oh, this guy and this guy and this guy is doing this. Come to me personally. I haven't done a damn thing to anybody. If you don't like what I do, then don't come here. But I've said right from the very beginning when I started live streaming, if you have a problem with another channel, that's your problem. That's not mine. I have said that over and over and over again. Now, if I have a problem with that channel, that's my problem. It's not yours. I don't expect you to follow suit. I'm a biggie boy. I put on my biggie boy pants every day. That's right. So now that that's been said, and it's you can watch it or whatever. You come in here with a a fictitious name that you just made up, and you start cutting down the channel or or the family or whatever. You're gonna be timed out and hidden. And if I don't do it, and Kathy don't do it, I'm sure there's a few other mods that will do it. Enough said. Thank you. Oh, and I understand if you don't want to come in because of certain people being here, that's fine. But don't let your alligator mouth or typing fingers overrun your canary ass or whatever. Like I said, I've never done anything to anybody. If I go into a live stream, just because I'm in there and you don't like it because what's happened to you in my live stream doesn't give you the right to do something to me in that live stream. If I come to your live stream, then you have every right, but not in somebody else's. Don't use somebody else's platform as your personal vendetta. Can I get an amen? Well, thank you. Oh, yeah, from Mississippi. What Presley is it? MISSISSISSISSISSISSIPPI. It's interesting, yeah. Don't know him? Okay. Mississippi P? Yeah. Maybe kin to a beaver. Huh. Doesn't Tennessee play Georgia this week? It'd be cool if Tennessee whipped Georgia's ass. That would be cool. Need to get some more insight on this Alabama football team. And I'd like to know, they do. I'd like to know how Ohio State went from third to first, or fifth or sixth, or whatever the hell it was, to first. Good morning, Renda. How's Tom doing? Wyoming stomped Vermont. Okay. There's lots of things I'd like to know too. I'd like to know what the Powerball numbers are for this next drawing. Yeah, I'd like to know them numbers. Got another ad coming up in 45 seconds. Surgery's at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Well, best of luck. Prayers for him. Yeah, you don't want to go to the VA for something like that. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you need? What do you need? Come on to bed, Joe. Ow! Had to give me another cup of coffee. I remember when let's see, I was 31. I think I was 32. I had to have a heart cath done. That was pretty intense for a young person. I don't know. They do it while you're awake, and they tell you, do not move, do not cough, do not do it. If you're going to cough or sneeze, you tell them so they can stop. A year or two before that, I was helping the guy do a mortuary removal, and I had to go up to Lansing and pick up this guy. His name was Tom. I remember this vividly. The guy was like 6'9". He went into a coughing fit when they were doing the heart cath, and it punctured his heart, and he died. And when they told me that, I knew right then that, that's how serious it is. If you're going to cough or sneeze, you tell them so they can stop. What they actually do is pull back a little bit. So, anyways, this guy was like 6'9", and he was on the stretcher, but his head was sitting on the back of the seat, the front seat, because it was a station wagon, and his feet were right at the door. That's how tall this guy was. Yeah. Monday they're hungover, and Friday they want to get out of there. Well, years ago, it only had one front seat. A lot of the ambulances only had one front seat. Then it had a side seat. So when you slid in the gurney, it went to the side, and then the attendant back here sat next to him. I measured out the van the other day. From the I guess you want to call it the headache rack, which is right behind the seats, to the back door is 10 feet. That's a whole lot of real estate. Yeah, he could bend his legs. No, by the time we got up there, rigor mortis had already set in. This guy was stiff as a board. That's why the guy that I helped do this, he told me when we first started, he said, you make sure you strap the legs down the hips and the chest and the arms. I said, why so many straps? Break them then, yeah. Why so many straps? He said, because sometimes they'll actually sit up. I said, you're kidding. He said, no, he actually had one do that to him. I'm going to have to powder real quick. Huh. Yeah. Sometimes they don't give you a choice. We got to bring you in this day because another day the surgeon's not going to be here that day. When, and I tell you what, if it's good weather, summertime, you don't want to have surgery on Wednesday either because that's golf day. A lot of them don't even schedule anything for Wednesday. Oh yeah. I've sat right there and watched them embalm a person before. It's not a pretty sight. Now I don't know how they do it now, but years ago they used to cut you here and in the legs, both sides, on the inside. And they'd stick a tube here and a tube here, and they'd start flushing and let it come out your veins in your legs. And then when that was all done and it was running clear, they would seal up the legs and fill you full of embalming fluid. And then they would make an incision through here, and they'd take a blender with a blade about a foot and a half long. And just like a little circular saw, and they would go inside there and grind all that stuff up, and then fill the inside of you with embalming fluid and sew you up. I don't know how they do it now, but this was back in late 80s, early 90s. I hear now, my daughter was telling me now they throw all your innards in a bag and seal it up and put it inside you just in case you have to be exhumed. They can do a test on you or whatever. I've been admonished by the CEO. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I won't let you have them now. I still have my tonsils. Had proof, yeah. Good morning, Christy. Come here. Spirit. Kitty, kitty. She wants in the bathroom with the girls. No, didn't miss anything important. Have a good day. Prayers for Tom. Morning, Dale. I'm Chip. I'm Dale. You didn't want no false impressions? Yeah, I understand that. What you doing, Spirit? Shut the bathroom door. She likes getting in the bathtub and playing with a stomp, the drain stomper or whatever you want to call it, stopper. There you go. You see, Ron DeSantis is going to debate Newsom, so evidently Newsom's going to try to run for president in a couple of weeks. Did you watch Jesse Waters last night? Waters World? A woman said Joe Biden might as well be the campaign manager for Trump because that's what he's doing right now. He doesn't listen very well. I don't blame you. Hey, 40 seconds, got an ad coming on. Go to the coffee cup, get your coffee pot and get your cup. Grab you a cookie and hurry back up. Well, you know what's going to happen? Joe's going to run again, okay? But he ain't going to have Kamala Harris as vice president. He's going to pick a different vice president. And it's probably going to be Newsom. Then as soon as, if they win, as soon as they win the election, Biden will resign and Newsom will become president.
She will. Stop.
Yeah.
Normally you can't come to grab her. She was walking out.
Come on. Spray the aerosol can in the fragrance. Hey, take the air freshener and spray it. She'll run right out of there. Don't spray it at her, just spray it. Watch.
She's starting to come out. Spray it up there.
Huh.
The water bottle. Really, hurry up.
Me either, Junkyard. We only had one good looking teacher when I was in school. I know. I can see you. Can you see me? Well, no, I've seen what you said. Legalize marijuana, prostitution, gambling, and fully decriminalize marijuana. That does not shock me coming from California. Just stand over there in the corner someplace. You know, not even you don't even have to be in a corner. Just stand over there next to the window. Not there. You're blocking all the sunlight. Move over to the left. Over to the left. There, right there. You're fine right there. That's right. We got 12 now. Good morning, Bradley. Good morning, Howie. Good morning, Jeffrey. Nice to see you. And to others that don't come in here that often, good morning. Thank you for being here. I know it's Tuesday. I don't normally do something on Tuesday, but we's not going to be here tomorrow. or Thursday. Don't dawdle. Yeah, union. That's right. Union rules. It's going to be something to see what happens to the auto workers now. Being that they're going to get this big raise over the next 3 years or whatever. Quite frankly, nobody can afford a new car now, or not very many people. When a pickup's $85,000 or something like that for a new pickup on a 6-year note, that's a lot of money. How many people can afford that now? Not very many. Now just think over the next 3 years when they get the 33 or 35 or whatever percent raise that they're getting, what's going to happen to the car companies? They can't afford to keep that many employees going because they're not selling. Now they're going to either have to drop the price of the vehicles and take less of a profit, and we know they're not going to do that. Or they're going to have to lay off employees and just sell less cars and still get the profit margin they're looking for per vehicle. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what your OnStar is. All these vehicles with OnStar, all they have to do is the cops have just got to call the OnStar, give them the plate number, because the OnStar has your plate number. And OnStar can shut the car down. So if you're trying to speed away, they can shut the car down. If somebody's stealing your car, they can shut the car down. Yeah. You own that car. It's your own personal vehicle. You own every aspect of it. Yet they want the right to be able to infringe their right on it. That's right. Something else I don't need. You're right. When they end up doing that, putting a kill switch on the car, somebody will come up with a device that will stop the kill switch from working. It's the nature of the beast. You'll probably have to pay $300-400 for it, but you have it so they can't shut it down. Well, that's like the Samsung TV. When you buy a brand new Samsung TV, you have to agree to terms and conditions on it. The Samsung has a camera in it and a microphone, which allows them to turn on the camera and microphone anytime they want. Strictly, it's only for information gathering on viewing. But that doesn't mean the cops can't have them turn it on so they can watch what you're doing in your house if they suspect you of being a drug dealer, and see if you're dealing drugs or whatever. And they will do that. You're right. Everything is computerized. Yep, they'll do that again. And some of these idiots that did that got rid of some, collectible cars that way. How stupid, you know. Well, I got this old clunker. It don't really run. It needs an engine, but I'm going to trade it in and get something. Yeah, it give you $1,500 for it. You know, GTO convertible, 70, 69. You know. Well, bicycles are nice if you can ride one. What? If I got a bike, I'd have to have one that had a chair on it instead of a seat. And that makes it even harder to ride. I wouldn't dare try to suspend my body weight off of a banana seat or a regular seat because I have this replacement hip. I don't think that would work too good. Right. Yeah, I don't think that would work either. Where you almost laying down. Yeah. If I'm gonna get a bike, it's gonna be an electric one with a chair in it. Yeah. Motorized recliner, that's right. Now you're talking cornbread. Motorized recliner. When I was young, when I was a kid, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, it probably wasn't nothing to put 30, 40 miles on a bike a day just riding around. Take off in the morning, come home at 5 o'clock at night just riding around. There you go. That's for you, Brad. That way I can get my oxygen into my brain first. I have no idea who's got the biggest boom box. Probably Motorola. Oh, what you're supposed to do when that happens is stand on your head, turn the shower on, and then stand in the shower on your head and let the water run down into your nose. There's one that's in a semi, I know that, in a trailer. And see, you had it smallest, you're right. Well, them little earbuds can be considered boom boxes because sometimes you can hear them things, you know, when they're not in the ear, you can hear them playing.
That's what I thought. You gotta get out. Want it? Stupid.
I never did get into any of that stuff. MP3 player, any of that stuff. Oh, I bet. I bet they're cornbread. We did an auction about a month and a half ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. And they had hay wagons, full of old radios and teletype machines and telegram machines, telegraph machines. Gotta wait for the old tubes to warm up. Don't ever slap one. That could be catastrophic. I should have actually bought one just for the hell of it, to have an old radio in the house to make it, accent piece or something like that. I think would have been cool.
The cat's in there being mean.
Huh?
Cat's in there being naughty
No, no.
on the TV.
She didn't do anything this morning. At 2:00, at 5:00 when I come out here, she was making noise.
Well, she's in there scratching the TV.
Hmm.
She wants to be a part of that.
Oh yeah. Might want to warm that up for a second for her.
No. Pretty crunchy.
Huh?
Pretty crunchy.
It wasn't when I got it out of there. Hmm.
all done for you. You want gas one? Do ya? We better get gas now.
Got an auction starting up here at the school here in about 10 minutes,
Get gas
5 minutes.
now.
I'm just looking.
Why do you need a fan on budget? That's exactly why. Want it? No, it's bad. Are you? Are you supposed to be up there? Just a minute. Answer. Are you supposed to be up there? Okay, look at.
I know.
Hmm?
What matter, KK? What matter? What her do to the baby? Huh? What her do? Oh. Yeah? Me no nana. Come here. Oh yeah? That's one way to do it. Come here. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right. You don't need to meow. Meowed and wanted up here and then wanted down. Because she's seen her cat food. Evidently, she can't see it from ground level.
Oh, Jesus. No wonder because you didn't find your signs.
This is some of the stuff they got going on sale. Suzuki, 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 Yamaha. Suzuki, Suzuki, Suzuki. Skags. Pretty good prices on them to start out with.
Did you ever unlock that?
Huh?
Did you unlock that?
Not you here?
No.
Oh well.
I'm gonna have a cigarette before I get him ready.
Okay.
And, you know,
She was so happy when she got out of her carrier this morning. She went around to a figure eight in between my legs. You didn't ask him if he was happy to see you, did you? Do you mind?
No, she said, no, I don't. Oh, shit.
What you got, bronchitis?
Who?
Tyler.
No, he took that antibiotic because he didn't quick up.
Mm.
So they're thinking if we don't stop, it's gotta be involved in allergies.
Hmm.
And there's some risk of giving injections.
Mm-hmm.
So they were hoping that this would take that.
Hopefully it does.
I gave him a stronger inhaler and he don't like it.
All right.
I don't know.
That little guy's been through hell with his allergies.
Asthma.
More free pressure, right? I have got to go to the little boy's room. I will be back as soon as possible. Y'all go ahead and talk about me behind my back. It's okay. I'll let you. Huh. Take care there, cornbread.
What's up, Michael? And it's not. So, yeah.
I do have electric. Mm-hmm. No, I had to make a pot of coffee and stuff, so keeping an eye on it, make sure she don't overflow. Let's see. Nobody's bid on the buses yet. Damn, some of these buses got a couple hundred, 250,000 miles on them. Some of them are propane, which isn't very good. They don't want to. They want you to tow all these buses off the lot, even though they run. Has air conditioning and cold heat? Yeah, I don't think they do. Huh. I don't know how to get it up to. me see. Let me shut the camera off for a minute. I have to do it when I'm not using this or whatever. What's the matter, Pumpkin? Who's that? Who's that little girl? Who's the baby? Uh-oh. Who's that? Who is that? Hi, buddy.
Did that something on the table?
Yeah.
On the TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you're used to it. Ah, there's some sunlight coming in. Is that you? Who's the kitty? Yeah, all the kids are gone except for Kyler, and she don't like playing with him. Gotta get a drink. Shut the light off. Did you wash your hands? Did you wash your hands? Did you wash your hands? I know, it wasn't good either.
I know.
screws you up.
That's what it is.
Take you 2 months to get used to it, and then by the time you get used to it, it changes back again. Take you another 2 months.
You should not. But you're, Daddy said so.
I made bacon and I made sausage patties this morning for Kyler because that's what he likes. I had Cody bring up 3 cans of sliced potatoes. I'll open those. I'll rinse them off real good. I'm gonna throw a stick of chorizo in the frying pan, and I'm gonna fry me up some potatoes with chorizo in it. I know, for the best live stream on ever on YouTube. A lot of people are missing out on a good live stream. They are. Yeah.
It's okay.
The king of live streams. That's right. Hey, did you like your breakfast?
I love myself.
Is your milk done?
I made about, I don't know, 25, maybe 20 or so sausage patties this morning. That way you have them in the refrigerator, so when you need some, you just open up the container, take out a few, put them back in the microwave, warm them up. I gotta go get another bag of them because I'm out. That's right. They got a lot of stuff for sale there, man. I have probably 40 pounds of chorizo. They were selling it at the meat market. 3 pounds for I think it was $4, $3.99 or something like that for 3 pounds of chorizo. So every time I'd go in there, I'd buy 2 of them. I have never used any of them. They're all in the freezer. But that's cheap. And just use it for, I want to mix it with, I got a bunch of ground venison. I want to mix it with ground venison and then can it. And then that way, that would make a good chili. Did you hear the judge yesterday tell Trump that he wasn't there to listen to Trump? Well, if he's not there to listen to Trump, then why are they even having a trial then? There's no jury. He's already going to be guilty. You already know that. They're going to have to take it to appeals court, and you know what the appellate court's going to say? That judge is corrupt. He won't let him finish his answers or nothing. You're right, the whole state is corrupt. Allegedly, I believe 95% of all politicians are corrupt. The other 5% are lying about being corrupt. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. And I bet I'm pretty much close to the truth. The only one I don't think is corrupt is Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House. The guy's got less than $5,000 in the bank. He lives from paycheck to paycheck. He's got 2 mortgages. He's paying on college funds for his kids. He drives like a 5-year-old car. The guy ain't got no money. Even though he's making $175,000 or $200,000 a year, he ain't got no money. He pays all his bills. He's not corrupt like the rest of them. Allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. And I can speculate a hell of a lot. Yeah, can't we, kitty kitty? Yeah. Yeah, sure. That's a low number. First in, first out. Yeah. Oh, pretty girl. I know. I know. Y'all have a great day. I'm getting out of here. I will see you Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.